Well, he bataka make. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about? Is Jayden place? See me up to the time, you know, a cartel. I represent for Jayden Chase. We spray them face when the AK raise. See me up to the time, you know, the Gaza station.
Dancehall royalties available on all digital platforms. Make sure someone go support the EP. Yeah, man, move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we no need no ladder. Gaza Nation, want to find the Gaza station. Welcome to the channel, Jayden Chase. And yes, we are bringing on another new and yes, exciting reason for the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Remember, man, I remind you now for click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and also leave a like, a comment, and yes, what's a shape on the blogging truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, senior member of the Vybz Kartel defense team, viewers and subscribers, Mr. Bert Summers has scored a major victory. Now he's representing Mr. Bahadur Singh, and who spoke on behalf of the accused men and urged the court to bypass their travel restrictions. Now in doing so, he also exposed that there is one form of justice given to some members of the society and another form of justice given to other members of the society. Why was Vybz Kartel not given the same courtesy? Now the lawyers had also emphasized that their clients had demonstrated that they were not flight risk by voluntarily traveling to the island to be arrested. Now Vybz Kartel did the very same thing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see the clip and then we're going to continue reasoning.
But it was, my initial reaction was, what's really happening? Is this like an abuse of authority due to the fact that we're in a state of emergency? But on second thought, I thought not, because, you know, the police have a duty to uphold, and the police work of so-called intelligence. So if somebody is bringing something to their attention that Vybz Kartel is a person of interest, of course the police are going to act on it days to come, because we'll be turning ourselves in with our lawyers and we'll be assisting the police in whatever way to get back Jamaica to its normal state, you know what I mean, out of the emergencies.
Now viewers and subscribers, that is why the powers that be released messages claiming that Vybz Kartel was seeking a small dinghy boat to leave the island so that he wouldn't be granted these privileges, being released on bail and able to travel. Now it seems that not just money, and not just when you can afford the right legal team, when you have the right links and you are a part of certain state powers. Now these two individuals being Jamaican nationals but working outside of the country, saying that if they were unable to travel, their business and their families would, you know, be at risk. Same thing Vybz Kartel emphasized. If he was not able to do music and travel for shows, how would he provide for his family? Now the judge presiding over the matter, Chief Parish Judge Chester Crooks, did indeed, viewers and subscribers, grant them their request. In offering them bail in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, he ordered that their travel documents be returned. And this case also seems to have had state intervention. The state is intertwined with this case. Even the DPP proposed that their travel documents be restricted, and the judge chose not in this case to go with the recommendation of the DPP. Now, the attorneys also stated that the case itself could not be tried within a year based on the size of the file and the number of witnesses involved. Now, we knew the magnitude of Vybz Kartel's case. They knew the magnitude of Vybz Kartel's case. They knew they had no evidence. Why wasn't the same privileges granted to this citizen as was granted to these two in this case? Now, after issuing the instructions that the men's travel documents be returned, Mr. Judge Crooks did warn them that their movements could be restricted if and when the matter goes to trial, to facilitate a smooth running of the proceedings, because this was unprecedented. Never have somebody been issued. Remember, you know, your father yard, you are issued of defrauding the state and or only oil refinery. And them grant your bail. And while you are seeking your bail, you are also seeking for your travel documents so that you could travel away from the island. We remember what happened with the girl when they make her statement recently. Them said the fact that she's now out of the island, any form of charges they're not going to try for file against her is now out of the way because she's no longer here. What will be the new twists and turns when these gentlemen tell the courts that they cannot return based on what go on or based on something to do with their jobs? Them say them job why them need for travel. Then suppose the same job is the reason why you cannot travel back. So while this was a major win for Bert Samuels, where his defense attorney career is concerned, people are asking, why was not the same privileges granted to his previous clients? And his current clients know he still represents Sean Storm viewers and subscribers. And it's clear, one justice for some, one justice for others. Because despite the nature of the matter, one being white collar to the case or the accusations being presented against his other client, the fact is, bail was granted. Bail was never granted to Sean Storm. And he was just being accused as an accomplice based on few statements which were never proven. And in fact, there was actually evidence that the same statements used to connect him actually disproved the prosecution's statement, because the cell phone records proved that he was nowhere near the vicinity. But yet still no bail was granted, even though his attorneys did do the same as they did for their clients now. So they must say clearly, the state viewers and subscribers are the powers that be, let's say that for better choice of words, can intervene in court matters when they see fit. There is no other way to explain this. How else would you explain something like this taking place? Somebody being granted bail but not being deemed a flight risk, even though they work and reside overseas. And what them did that do? Them do it out here. Then these individuals can just choose to not return to the island, and there's nothing we could do. We could ask for extradite them. We hardly in Jamaica ask America to send back nobody. So if these individuals are dual citizens, meaning that they're also citizens of North America, they will know that go. We can call it quits where this case is concerned. We can just do it from now. And the judge saying that if or when the matter goes to trial, they will have to, surrender travel documents. And whether they will be based behind the bars or at their comfy mansions, somewhere uptown, we don't know. Just saying though, because it was a win for the defense attorney, it was a win for them. Them can carry on with them jobs and them family, them alright. And we know we should not upon them family. I do not know their family. We don't know them family them, and we don't want everything go smooth for them. The thing is though, this highlights our judicial system. That is why this is important. This is a clear light being shined on the judicial system, seeing that some people are granted certain privileges where you have to say, wait, how that happened? While other individuals, whether because they represent a certain demographic, of people here, or just the fact that they are not members of a certain social club, certain country club, them never go school and go college with certain people, them not have the connection with certain, them not get the same form of justice. That's what we are saying. And this is a high profile case. Very high profile. Remember, the state owns this oil for refinery. And are the only one that we have. And then people defraud the state itself. Millions. And nothing. Talk to me in the comment section, viewers and subscribers. Let me know how you feel about this. Let me know what you feel about this. You feel like this is just a state being a state. You have seen this over and over again. Even though, as they were saying this day and age, the fact that people's eyes are now open to what take place, they have to be more cautious, more careful, because people are now asking for answers to their questions. People now just ask for road again. Vybz the one called Jayden, she's a dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative. I'm reminding them now, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But they like the reason, of course, they like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon right after that and put it on all. And this is how you know we'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. What's the shape on the vlog? In truth, tell a friend, check out your channel, join the reason. Comment section open 24/7, never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. Other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And we can continue reasoning via the comment section. I know most settings fam, I wanna need a ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours is, of course, gonna live, love, and prosper until we reason again.